Anything. Question of the day. Do you like what you see?
Like around? No, I'm kidding. As a person, you still threw me off with the whole grandma thing, but your mindset seems nice. Like, you seem like a cool person. As far as, like, attraction goes, it's a no for me.
Okay. Anything. Question of...
This is my thing. I hate delusional people, whether they're men or women, okay? Unless you are rich, like, let's say, Biggie, you think you qualify? This is the thing where, now, there are women that are amazing looking, right? Beautiful. And they will go for men that are substandard, okay? There are. But again, in my honest opinion, that's hitting the lottery, or close to it, okay? The majority of women will date, the majority of people will date people within their, attraction level. Here's a man that's honestly a 1 or 2, trying to think that a woman that's a 7 or 8 that's attracted to him. It's like, this is the thing where, and I saw another video of a man who's honestly quite subpar, and getting, this is the thing, when men are subpar, getting mad that women that are obviously above his league, rejecting him. Are you delusional? You are delusional, because this is the thing where you're not living reality. And I think it's so dangerous and disgusting when people, but in this case men, who don't live in reality. I guess I get it, you want to hit the lottery, but come on, right? It's women can be nice, but women can't be that stupid, okay? Your personality might be nice, but your personality only goes so far, because there could be a man that looks a whole lot better than you, but with your personality still, right? It's like, we cannot hold women accountable for their delusions, their hypocrisies, but we can't hold men accountable for their delusions and hypocrisies. Why would you go for, because this is the type of man that should go for a woman that's honestly on the 600-pound life. But again, these types of men will go for women that are obviously, insanely above his league. It is insane. It is stupid. Okay? And it's these types of men that just really irks me, that you are so delusional. And you're so delusional that it's so annoying. To think that she would even find you attractive, right, is honestly next level stupid. Next level stupid. I just like, because again, this is the thing where people aren't like down to earth, they're not humble, they're not realistic. Okay? It is okay, you want to live the life you want to live, right? You want to eat. Because I've seen this man, he does social media and stuff. I've seen this man eat. God. And he doesn't stop. He eats how he wants to eat, so fine. But there are consequences to your actions. This is the thing where, just like men that, let's say men that subscribe to OF, men that people would consider incel, stuff like that, you gotta think, okay? Are you mad that the women that are above your league not wanting you? Or are you mad that you don't want the women that are pretty much at your level? You don't want to try that. You try to go for, the women that are obviously well out of your league. That's the thing where I find that absolutely insane, absolutely delusional. And it shows you that these people don't have friends. These men need to wake up. These types of men need to wake up and honestly improve themselves and be realistic. Be realistic. Because here's the thing, even men like this could possibly get a woman, but you have to get a woman within your league. I just find these men, because these are the same type of men that if that woman rejects him, which she did, he would get mad that all women are this, women that. Well, are you stupid? You go for top tier women and then you blame women for it. Just like this, I would say the same thing with men, same thing when it comes to women, where they go for top tier men, right? The Chads, the Tyrones, the high value men, the men that are highly desired, right? The men that would probably cheat on you, the probably won't, highly desirable men. And then they use highly desirable men to blame all men. I would say the same thing, right? And that's being consistent.
I can't get those screams out of my head, and if you've seen the phone camera footage, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He murdered her at school in front of the entire class. It was October 2024 in Caranavi in Bolivia. It was supposed to be just another autumnal school day. Camila Pacassi Zanga was a beautiful and intelligent single mum to a 5-year-old boy. She was incredibly hardworking, juggling not only mum life on her own, but also studying really hard. She wanted to become a teacher. She was very ambitious and knew that she wanted to give her son a better life. But it was here that she would tragically...
You should go watch her whole thing. When I saw that video, right, when I saw those pictures, this is the thing where I create my channel to call out women's delusion, okay? But, and again, it's just part of my FYP. I don't see it as often, but I know it's out there, right? I know it's out there, but I don't see it as often as men's delusion. It needs to be called out as well. One, on, let's say, basic level of attraction, that man is like a fucking foot, right? It looks ugly as shit. Okay, truly, this is the thing where, this is the problem, right? Women constantly say, oh, men are ugly. This is the thing where most people are average. Most people are average. Okay, it's only the extreme. Very few people are ugly. Very few people are truly good looking. Most people are in the middle. This man is at the end. He's at the other end. Okay, which is, it is what it is. But then this is the thing where I find this men that are delusional in the aspect where you know you're not that good looking, yet you want to go for women that are a lot more good looking than you, right? Hypothetically, you are a 3, maybe a 2. You want to go for a woman that's a 7. That's a 6 even, okay? Cute, too pretty. While you are a 2 or a 3. You need to, some men need to wake up from that delusion, okay? Now, could you find a woman that, you know what, looks past your looks? Yes, you could, right? A woman that could look past your look and she's beautiful? Yes, but I also think that that's, you know, I mean, you would hit the jackpot, right? You would hit the jackpot if you could. But here's the thing. Obviously, with how he acted, he was ugly outside and he was ugly inside. That's the thing. Men don't talk about it enough where a lot of men got to realize what's so amazing about you. Anything. It doesn't have to be your looks. It doesn't have to be your height. Are you truly a good man? Are you? Or are you only a good man if a woman is good to you? Right? Are you? Because in my opinion, whether she good to me or not, I mean, have boundaries, right? Don't be treated like a doormat. But again, you hold true to your moralities, your characters, your principles, right? You're not gonna disrespect people. You're not gonna treat people like shit just because they don't like you. You're like, cool. If you don't want it, you don't want it, right? It's like this is the thing where you're two-faced. And I hate two-faced men. I really do, because you are honestly the worst part. You are the stereotypes of men, right? The liars. And again, a lot of men gotta do some self-reflection. Okay, that's the point. One of the most powerful thing you can do as a man is self-reflect. Hold yourself accountable. Okay, are you fine if you are not that great outside? Are you better inside? And a lot of times when you self-reflect, you see that you're not that great inside as well. Okay, so until you can improve at least something about yourself that makes a woman even benefit in any kind of way, right, from being with you, then you need to wait. You need to work on yourself. Okay, so many men have a problem where they want women to accept them for who they are, which is pretty much a loser, while you're going for women that are top tier, right? Like I said, you're a 2 going for a woman that's a 6. You're a 2 going for a woman that's a 7. You're a 2 desiring a woman that's an 8. Right? How about, right, at least raise your level to like a 5, right? Raise yourself, improve yourself, stop being delusional. I hate when anyone is delusional. Somehow, for my FYP, I see more women being delusional. So it's my FYP. I'm not saying that there are men. There's plenty of men that are delusional, like this ass. Okay, you're so delusional that you think that you qualify for a woman that is out of your league. You're stupid. Okay, like I said, you're ugly outside. You're ugly inside. I just wanted to talk about this, right? My last 2 videos or something, I was talking about the delusion of men, right? Where honestly you are, let's say, you are probably a 2, 3, 4 in attraction level, and yet you desire women that are 6, 7, and 8s, even 9s. I know I've said this before, where I'll call out women's delusion because it happens a lot, and it's probably my FYP. But I just hate delusion, period. So if I do see delusional men, I will call that out. And for my last 2 videos, I did call it out because it's insane, right? You're not down to earth. You're not in reality. You're deluded. What about you, right? Let's say looks wise. What about you look wise would even qualify for you for a woman that's out of your league? Now, like I said in those videos, yeah, if you're lucky, you could probably find a woman that is out of your league, yet she cares about your personality. But here's the thing, a lot of these men, they are so self-hating, so just whatever, that they're ugly outside and they're also ugly inside. And a lot of these men who are deluded don't ever take time to self-reflect. What about you is at least above and beyond, or I don't know, qualifies for a woman's benefit, right? Does your personality is amazing? Do you treat people with kind, careness and love? Is that who you are inside? Okay, what makes you special? What makes you, better or equal to others? Because a lot of times, a lot of these men they're not good looking. They have ugly personalities. They have no wealth to their name. They have no real personality. Okay, so it's like that's the time when a lot of us men need to do some self-reflection. All right, what about you is anything special, or even anything decent that would even a woman would like? What about you, right? So a lot of times we got to do these kind of self-reflection. What am I trying to prove on, right? What am I trying to focus on? Because I always said this, right? Us as men, one, should not be delusional, shouldn't be hypocrites, and try to be the best version of ourselves mentally, physically, financially, okay? And a lot of times being the best does not mean top tier Chad, top tier player, right? Top tier rich man, no, but just the best version of yourself. And then depending on the best version of yourself, pick women within your attraction level, okay? Love women based on who they are, their personality, okay? When honestly, if personality is the best thing you have, you should love women equally. That's the thing where you gotta say, you love a woman that's gorgeous. It's like, are you good looking, right? I mean, like I said, if you can hit the lottery, great for you. But most people, average people, or most people date within their attraction level. I always find it delusional when a lot of men, now, If they're lucky, you are lucky. But a lot of men should not think that they will be lucky. A lot of men should just think that, you know what, I am average or a little bit below average, so I want to date women that are pretty much on equal standing to me. If my personality is my main thing, I'm going to pick a woman based on her personality. If my looks are my main thing, then they usually pick women based on their looks. If my wealth is the main thing, now they have, if they have wealth, looks, and all that stuff, they have more options. So we have, this is the thing where I always think that men's content, now some are, not the best, but most of them, in my opinion, try to hold men to be more grounded, not delusional in how they go about the world. Okay? So, yeah.